Namaste, Sawadika, good afternoon. Welcome to our channel Aroi Asian Zest. My name is Sukham Bindra Grewal and I'm your host for this afternoon. Why we are here today is to announce the launch of our 5 jars of goodnesses, as we so call them. And why jars of goodnesses? We will get to that a little bit later. Through the lockdown, I discovered my passion for cooking along with my spiritual journey, and we tried to bring to you fresh ingredients made with love. I had requests from a lot of people, my friends and my family, to cater to them and during the lockdown, which was not possible. And then an afterthought was, why don't I make small jars with fresh ingredients and send it with love to people's homes so that they can cook a meal in the comfort of their home with their family and friends. And that is how we started making them. Today's session is all about introducing these products to you, how we can store them and how we can use them and how versatile they are. And along with this, we will do 2 quick, easy, delicious stir-fry dishes right here in front of you. At Aroi, we believe that food needs to be delicious and healthy. And hence, we combine the 2 to do the best here for you. These curry pastes, the chili oil and the Thai chili paste are made with cold pressed oil, fresh ingredients, and with lots of love. Despite adding that punch and that zest to your cooking, it gives you a flavor that you will fall in love with. We hope that you will take back something with you. I'm going to show you 2 quick recipes along with the red curry paste and with the Thai chili paste. These jars are versatile in use. So if you have a red curry paste jar, that does not mean that you can only cook a red curry with it. I'm going to show you here live what we can do with the red curry paste jar as well. The ingredients, I mean, not the jar, literally. So, and also I believe that if you cook with your heart, you will be able to put a plate full of goodness in front of people you love. So I'm going to do this easy, quick and delicious 2-minute recipes right here in front of you. It's taken me about 5 minutes to put the ingredients together. I'm not using any fancy fish sauce or palm sugars or brown sugars. I have powdered sugar here because that's what I had at home. So if you have granular sugar, you could use that. I have pink salt, because pink salt is what we normally use. And of course, this is the main ingredient in our jars of goodness. The pink Himalayan salt basically gives you all the minerals that your body requires. So that's yet another reason why we call them the jars of goodness. They are preservative-free, they are MSG-free, they are gluten-free, they're toxic, chemical, and additional flavors free. So that is the reason now, as I've spoken and repeated myself a couple of times, we call them our jars of goodness. I'm going to put a wok on the induction ware here right now. I have some oil, I have some raw chicken, I have broccoli. If you're not a fan of broccoli, you could omit this and use baby corn, mushrooms, lettuce, bok choy, any vegetable of your choice. I have yellow carrots, which you can find throughout the season in Delhi. And for tofu lovers or soya lovers, we have tofu. If you're allergic to soya, you can skip this completely. Like I said, the only 3 seasonings that I have here are salt, sugar, and a little bit of soy sauce. All the curry paste and all our products are 100% vegan because most of my friends happen to be vegetarians, and I per se am allergic to animal products. So we combined the 2 and we made products which could be used by most of us here. So I'm going to start with, and of course we get the ingredients ready because this is very fast-paced cooking. I have chilies here, which I've grown on my terrace garden, and they are organic. I let them hang on for a little bit longer, and they turn into the red color. So you may not go to the market to buy red Thai bird's eye chili. You can do with your normal green chili that you find in Delhi. We all have garlic in our homes, and I've just mashed a little bit of it in the mortar and pestle. And that's a 1 minute fix actually. And the ingredients are right here in front of you. As we proceed along, there might be lots of questions, so don't you worry. I will get back to them after the session, or maybe if you finish the cooking early, I will get back to them. How to store these products and how to make them last longer, we should also speak along with the cooking. The chili oil and the Thai chili paste should last you, Thai chili paste should last you good for 6 months. The chili oil has a shelf life of a year. You don't need to store that in the fridge. It is supposed to be stored in a cool, dry place. And the curry paste, after the first use, please put them in the freezer, and they're good to go for 3 months. After the first use, the jar basically gives you about 1.2 kgs of meat or fish. If you cook, that's the quantum that the jar gives you. It's about 220 grams of paste along with the oils. So you've got to make sure that there's a level of oil on top of the ingredients at all times, because that's the only preservative in the jar of goodness. Also, once there are instructions, very clear instructions behind on the labels, and we might have made mistakes and forgotten something. So open to all your suggestions. You can write into us on our mobile number, our email address, and tell us what we need to do better to better ourselves, what we can do better to better ourselves. So without wasting any more time, I'm going to start this right away in front of you. I've taken a tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to add to this some garlic. I've just poured the garlic in here. And we'll first fix the tofu dish together. So I'm going to just add the tofu and stir fry it a little bit for it to get a little pink color on it. I haven't put any labels because these are my sample sauces. This is the red curry paste. You can see how red the color is because of the original ingredients. I'm just going to add a little bit of the red curry paste in the stir fry, which is going to be the main ingredient for taste in the stir fry. So just trying to show you that how versatile these curry pastes actually are. It just needs a little bit of seasoning of oil, of salt and sugar to balance off the flavors. We haven't used a lot of salt in the curry paste because then you can follow your recipes very clearly. Otherwise, a salty curry paste will not get you the right saltiness that you require in your dish. So, and because we believe that we need to cook under 15 minutes to preserve the nutrients of the food, that is the reason why we try and get you recipes that are so simple, look cumbersome, but are very simple. So I'm going to add in my carrots, my broccoli, and maybe a tad bit of the soy sauce. If you don't have the soy sauce, doesn't matter. I don't believe that you need to go and buy something if you're not going to be using it. Please use the ingredients that you have in your home to put a dish together. Be creative. Use leftovers. Like I always say, do not throw anything away. Okay, so it's my tasting time now. Everything was raw. We haven't added anything which was cooked before. And because the induction cooking is really fast, it also helps to keep the nutrition of the vegetables and the crispiness together. So, yeah. You will also see that the color of the vegetables remains the same. So you see a green, you see an orange, and you see the red of the red curry paste. Simple. All done under 15 minutes with the chopping, getting the ingredients together, and oozing with freshness and with that punch that you need in your meals. All you do is serve this with hot long grain rice. I also like the stout rice, which is the parmal rice, as we so call it in India. I eat my meals even with that. That's a staple food that a lot of Thais eat. Now I will need beans in the next dish, along with a tissue to just clean up the pan. And here is your stir-fry tofu with mixed vegetable and red curry paste. I like it. So I wish you could taste this here sometime, but beans in the fridge. Okay. So the person who's helping me out today here is my husband, who's always been my backbone through the lockdown. And we have Deepak from our team, who's been very courteous to put up the apparatus, give me a mic and say, ma'am, you need to be loud and clear because you don't talk loud enough. And hence last time we were not that clear. So we've learned from our mistakes. Please do give us suggestions on how we can improve ourselves and be better for the next time. So quick cleanup. I normally try and cook the vegetarian meals before I cook any non-vegetarian meal because of the respect I have for vegetarians. People might not like me cooking a chicken before I cook a vegetarian meal. So just for that simple reason. Okay, so I'm going to fix another quick dish, which is again very popular in Thailand. And it is the bean and the chicken in the Thai chili paste. So like I said, the Thai chili paste is again a very versatile product. You can use this to make your tom yum soup, to make your tom kha soup, as a base soup, as a base stir-fry sauce for any dish where you have use a chili paste. You can use this as a condiment with your dim sums. Use it on your Chinese pancakes, with your baos, with your buns. I think it's fantastic. And also the chili oil. Thank you for the love that you've shown us. My friends and family, I'm happy to announce we've done over 300 jars of this, and we continue to receive your love every day. And I'm really touched and humbled. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is prepared by infusing cold-pressed oils over spices. And I'm just trying to adjust the induction temperature because I don't want it to be too hot. Okay. And this is again prepared with over a few days by infusing it with oils. Now, with spices, sorry. Now, sometimes people ask me, when will we get our curry paste? I'm not quite sure because we make batches every day. I make about 50 jars a day. and I like to send them off as soon as they're ready. If you can store the freshly made green curry paste, the Penang curry paste, and the red curry paste in your fridges right away, I'll be happier because it'll taste more fresh every time you use it. Also, the fact that these curry pastes need to be put in a certain temperature. As I said, the instructions on how to use them and store them are behind the labels. In case we've flawed somewhere or made errors, please let us know by email or by getting in touch with us on any of our Insta handles or the Facebook, and we will try not to repeat the error the next time. I'm going to now put together a very easy stir-fry dish, again under 15 minutes, reserving and preserving all the nutrients together. I have raw chicken here. Yes, we always cook with raw ingredients. Oriental food is all about cooking on high heat and cooking with raw ingredients because they cook really fast. So I'm going to use, my base sauce is going to be my Thai chili paste. Yep, there we go. So these have all been stored outside in the pantry. As long as you have the oil level above the ingredients, it should last you forever. But because we want you to preserve the natural essence, the natural flavor of these ingredients, we request you to refrigerate them as soon as you get them and to freeze them after the first use. The next time when you need to cook them, remove them from the freezer, naturally thaw them, and then use them the way we are right now. So after they thaw, all you need to do is, I'm not going to use this initially. I'm going to use the garlic first like we do. And all the curry paste are very mild in their spice flavor. So all my friends who do not eat spicy food, this is the curry paste for you. So again, as all Oriental and Asian food, including a lot of our Indian food, I'm going to be using garlic. I'm going to just add 1 red chili to this because the Thai chili paste is actually a yummy flavor and it gives you a little sweet after effects. So just about half a tablespoon. I'm going to add a little more because it's really yummy. I really love it. So your tom yum soup, winters are setting in. Your tom yum soup. I forgot to get my wooden spatula, so you hear the crackling of the steel with the steel. And I'm going to add the freshly cut chicken. I prefer to use the chicken thighs, boneless, which kind of have more flavor because they have a little bit of fat on it. And that does not lend them to become dry. So thank you. So trying to cut down on the noise in the video. So this is proof enough. I think under half an hour, we're able to get 2 dishes together. And it took me 5 minutes to chop these in fresh ingredients available round the clock, 24/7, 12 months in a year in our city. So I haven't used anything which is exotic, and you don't really need to go the exotic way. Be creative in your cooking. I mean, you could add paneer in this if you're a vegetarian. I can't eat paneer because I'm lactose intolerant, but yeah. Yes. And again, freshly cut, 1-inch cut beans that go in this. I ate this in school all the time. It was one of my patent favorite dishes when I went to school. And the other thing that I like to tell you is that because we love you all so much, and when we send you something with love, we also try and forward to you a recipe for that dish. So it kind of helps you to help put things together. And I have been told by some of us that The ingredients are pretty bang on. However, if you do not like something or you have another way that you cook, please post the photographs of what you have cooked, share it with us, and we will be very happy to post it on our social media sites. So there you go. Right under 5 minutes. Chicken with bean and the Thai chili paste. So like I said, the reason why we are putting these things together is to show you that you could do a stir fry with any of the curry paste. Like I did a stir fry with the red curry paste sauce. You could use a green curry paste. You could use the Penang curry paste. And if you traditionally want to cook them the way they are cooked, we will send you a recipe. Very happily. And we are done. Preserving and keeping the freshness of the beans intact, the nutritional values of the beans intact. Like I told you, I love the Thai chili jam, the Thai chili paste. What can I say? Maybe I'm partial, but you need to try to let me know how you like it or if you don't like it. I'm not sure how many questions we have on the group as yet, but if we don't, you can post them later because this video will be recorded and uploaded on our social media sites, and we will get back to you with the answers for any of the queries that you have. We truly, truly believe that everybody should be able to cook easy and delicious meals at home, which are healthy as well. So, yeah. Sooner, we will be coming out with some of our dry mixes. As you see here, we grow a lot of basil on our terrace. And I, for one, try and dry this in the shade so that I can use it while I'm cooking. I could have used this right now in any of these stir fries and it would have taken the flavor to another level. Similarly, some of our dry spice mixes are going to be launched soon, and these are, again, magical because all you need to do is stir fry something or deep fry something and use them on top to mix them together. So that's all you do after you cook them and put them together. So like I said, we are looking at creating things. I have a lot of gluten allergies, including gluten allergies. And I've tried to put in a gluten flour mix together for people like me who have these allergies. We will share those with you. Good food needs to be affordable, and that is what our thought and our heart said to us. Like I said, this is a spiritual journey for us, and I am sure you will support and help us all the way along. Let us know if you need to know anything at any time. We try to answer or get back to you as soon as we can. There are 7 more minutes if you want to hear questions, or if somebody wants to talk or somebody wants to say something, you can. I will be given a phone by one of these 2 gentlemen and I can check these phones. Okay, so I have a little reading issue now at 47. So yes, I can see a lot of yummies and a lot of awesomes here. But there are no questions as per se. So let us know. We'd like to make snacks with Asian flavors. We'd like to make makhanas in Asian flavors. So like I said, food has to be simple. It has to be easy to cook. It has to be able to retain all its nutritional value. Along with being delicious, it has to be nutritious and healthy. So I think there's a question and I'm going to try and take it. Is the dried, sorry, I lost that. Is the dried basil the normal tulsi we grow? And this is the sweet basil that I have. Tulsi is also a kind of basil. They're all basil plants, but they're different varieties. Some have a purple stem, some have, sharp edges, some have smoother edges. So there's a little bit of difference in the taste of each of them. Do you recommend using pink salt? Well, I don't recommend anything per se, and I don't advertise or I do not endorse a product, but I have been using the pink Himalayan salt for the last 5 years, and I'm very happy with it. So it's basically the true form of salt that you find at the footsteps of the Himalayas. And Pakistan and India, a lot of the territories produce it in bulk. And I do not know why I've been using the white salt for ages galore. I wish I'd known about this earlier in my life. So, I use the pink salt, and so if you'd like to use it, you could. What is a Thai chili paste? So the Thai chili paste has red chilies. It has burnt garlic and onion. It is vegan and vegetarian, 100% vegetarian. I do not know where it is. Okay, there it is. I have one here. So like I said, these are 100% vegetarian vegan products, and they're made in cold pressed oil. They're made with natural ingredients, fresh ingredients, and they are all available in Delhi city. I'm not importing a single ingredient. I'm very proud to support local, and I'm very proud to make it in India. What else? Yes, we have the green curry paste as well. So let us know. Our contact details are provided on our social media websites. We will be coming out. We will be we are in the process of designing our website, and that should be up and running again soon. And yeah, just to show you, it's a little cumbersome to get them out here because the stickers don't have. So this is our green curry paste. Yeah. So make sure the oil sits on top of the ingredients at all points in time. As long as you have that, it should be okay. And because the glass jars, I mean, right from the designing and conceptualizing the labels can come off in a second. You don't need to immerse them in water. They're decent looking jars which can be recycled, so no stress for Mother Earth. The packing is jute packing, which is biodegradable, and we have done this for our chili oil because we inaugurated our products with the chili oil. And my friends use the chili oil with their biryanis, with their curry paste, with their curry chawal. I've eaten it with the sagar, ratnas, dahi bhallas, and pizza. My friends have put in aglio olio, spaghetti aglio olio together with just using the paste. And an aunt of mine who's really special marinated some prawns with the chili oil, and she had some leftover rice, and she called and told me she put in a beautiful dish together by using the leftover steamed rice, cutting and chopping a few garlic, some spring onion, and tossing in the marinated prawns that she'd just thrown the chili oil with. So she called and told me that was fantastic. So yeah, so I think that pretty much sums everything that we have said. Like I said, very proud to support local. I truly believe in urban farming. Grow your own herbs at home, enjoy them. They taste totally different, they look different, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, support local, and until we meet again, happy cooking, stay safe, stay healthy. Namaste.